What's good, grinders? Yeah. First of all, I apologize. I was super consistent. So much from like last week to this week, bro. So much grind, but it's all good. It's all good. We got projects coming. We got financial seminars coming. It's so epic. But at the same time, I still got to do my job. That being said, bro, one of my brothers, we was having a random conversation, and dude asked me this question, and I'm not gonna lie, I was befuddled. Look that word up. Ha! Befuddled! Woo! That's a good word. He asked me a simple question, and I didn't know how to answer it, right? The question was, he asked, where do you fall politically?
Are you confused?
And I'm talking about crickets, like crickets. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, I don't know. I really don't know. Because in my opinion, guys, there are so many titles, bro. You got the left, you got the right, you got Democrat, you got Republican. And I'm just like, I don't give a
Please watch your profanity, Preppy.
No, you caught it. I don't give a damn about any of that stuff. I just want what's best. Well, overall, I just want what's best for the people. You know what I mean? My thing is, if Trump is saying better stuff than Biden, I like Trump that year. If Biden is saying something better than Trump, I like Trump that year. But
oh, good, you heard it too.
I don't really like to be put into a category. So I was like, yo, if I fall in the middle, and I'm pretty sure like a lot of Americans are like that as well, we need a little bit of logic, right? And you already know your boy, go break it down logically. So that's what we're gonna do today, guys. We're gonna break down the majority of these goddamn terms down, and we're gonna figure out some things, to some things, for some things. Speaking of a thing, let's kick this pig! All right, guys. So at the end of the day, bro, once again, there's so many, in my opinion, there's so many titles. There's so many isms. You know what I mean? Like, oh, are you this? Are you that? And like, I really don't understand like what, well, I do understand it because I'm logical. But like with all of these titles, especially like in this day and age, right? With all these titles, all it's doing is just creating a huge divide. That's all it's doing, right? And then it's to the point where now, depending on where you are, if you say, hey, I voted for Trump, right? You are now about to get smashed by somebody. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, why would you do that? Like, blah, blah, blah. There's people fighting people over stuff like that. You know, like on TikTok, there was a lady, she literally said like, oh, you know what we should do? Next time we see a MAGA hat, we should pew pew the MAGA hat.
Get her out of here.
What? And that's what we doing, guys. That's what we doing. So what I'm gonna go through a few of these titles, and then we're gonna see how we can actually do some things. All right, so Republican, all right, also considered conservative. Okay, so their core beliefs are smaller government, personal responsibility, and individual freedom. All right, the common traits are work ethic, traditional values, support of businesses, and law and order focus. So in other words, they basically want you to stand up on your own 2 feet. You know what I mean? So I get that. So that's Republicans. So Democrats, also known as liberals and or progressive. Their core beliefs are larger government role to create equality and support marginalized groups. Their common traits, they focus on social programs. They want to include everybody, healthcare, and climate change, right? They believe that they want to put systems into place to help people thrive. I can get back that, you know, make a system to where people can thrive. I can understand that. I can understand both. See, I can understand, hey, There's systems already in place, especially in America. You can make some money if you go grind, and then I can understand, hey, if you're not really there, we go put a system in place for you to get to where you need to get to.
Cooking a brother run.
Number three, Libertarian. Is that not the same as a liberal? Once again, all of these terms, because like literally it says Democrats, liberal / progressive, and now we have number 3, Libertarian. All right, so their core beliefs is maximum freedom, minimum government. All right, their common traits: anti-tax, pro-gun, pro-choice, anti-war, freedom across the board. So they want pretty much everybody fend for themselves almost, I'm guessing, right? Like, that's all right. So, but at the same time, if you have all that, I'll say this, right? There should be some type of hierarchy. You know what I mean? There should be some type of hierarchy, because at the end of the day, if you leave people to their own devices, it gets kind of bad. It gets kind of bad. So I believe, hey, there should be some type of hierarchy. So I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Number 4. All right, you have independent / moderate core belief. A little bit of both sides based on issue by issue thinking. So they're literally just kind of in the middle. Hey, if he says some good stuff this time, we gonna go with that. If he says some good stuff this time, we gonna go with that. All right. So their common traits does not align fully with either party. They value balance and logic. That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like, you take everything, you kind of bring it together.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
This is probably the camp most people fall into, but don't want to say it out loud, because the moment they disagree with either side, they are labeled. I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. So, in my opinion, once again, it should be to the point where, like, you should be able to have conversations, guys. You should be able to have conversations. And it shouldn't be to the point where just because you're saying something that Trump said, you should get offended. Just because you said something that Biden said, you should get offended. That's not how this stuff should work. And then you have number 5, socialists, right? / democratic socialists. Doesn't that mean that they picking a side? If you're a socialist and then you're a democratic socialist, doesn't it mean that you're picking a side?
Same, but different.
All right. Core beliefs: resources and services should be shared and disputed more equally. Okay. Common traits: free college, join the military. Universal health care, join the military. Wealth tax, okay. Government ownership of some industries. So you basically want to get to the point where if you want pieces of an industry that you didn't create, I don't think I can get behind that. I definitely don't get behind that. Sounds great in theory, but who's paying the tab? That is a great question. Who is paying the tab? And does equality means everyone gets less? So I don't necessarily believe in that. I definitely believe in capitalism, another ism, right? It's more or less like, there's always going to have thinkers in the world. We can, all come together and say that, right? There's always going to be thinkers in the world. There's always going to be workers in the world, right? Now, in my opinion, if you as a worker is working and you feel like you deserve $15 an hour, then go out there and get your $15 an hour. But just because you're working for a company that's making, $100,000 a year, that doesn't mean that you are, in my opinion, are able to get more. Now, granted, if that company is making that much money and there's enough profit for everybody, I believe in, hey, giving that bad boy, take care of your actual workers, because they're the ones that's actually doing the work. But it was that owner's idea to create that business, because you have the opportunity to create the business as well. So, guys, I just went through, I guess that's the top 5. I've been hearing other stuff, like where's the left? Like where's the left and where's the right and all this other stuff. So I guess they're just going to go with those. But at the end of the day, once again, it comes down to, for me, it comes down to, I don't mind hearing people out. You know what I mean? If they have an idea and say, hey, this is what we're trying to push and this is what we're trying to do, I don't mind hearing that. And then I don't mind hearing other people say, hey, well, you know what? That's not going to work for this and that and this and this and this. The good thing about social media, two sides. The good thing about social media, there are people starting to have more conversations out there now, right? You got your Charlie Kirks, you got your Steve Crowder, you got your, Officer Tatum, all these guys are trying to have Nick, what's his name? Nick Flortez? Nick Flortez? That boy be saying some stuff. Oh, he be saying some stuff. And if you're not listening, But anyway, these people are trying to have these conversations to like actually open it up. Hey, tell me your views and then let's debate it, right? But the funny part about these debates, social media, you'll be getting like the people that's in the actual debate, they're just debating, right? But then you got the people in the comments, oh, you racist, you this, you're this, more words, more titles, more this. And it's like, bro, are you even listening to the debate? Are you even listening to the debate? Now, granted, guys, depending on who's debating, that's why it's called a debate. Your boy can't debate, and I will tell you why. I can't debate because I'm a thinker. Not to say that debaters are not thinkers, but I'm literally a freaking thinker. So I don't have facts that's like, this is not good. He's the fastest killer. Like Andrew Wilson, that boy be facts. Did you know that? I don't have that. All right. When people are talking to me, I'm literally thinking. Like I'm like, oh, that kind of makes sense, but what about this, right? And then I want to talk about that, but like I don't have the debate tactic of fact. I don't have that. So at the end of the day, me personally, I believe because they are sides, like literally sides, and now they're trying to force people to choose a side. That is what is dividing America. That is literally what is dividing America, because it's to the point now where hate, like no joke, hate is being like, if you listen to certain people talk, listen to how many times they say the word hate. Even if they're talking about the other side, oh, they hate us. They hate trans people. They hate black people. Hate. Like, what do you think they're doing? Come on now. What do you think they're doing? So once again, for me, I don't believe in any of that. I believe in literally, first of all, we're all Americans. We are all Americans. Whatever your race is, whatever your gender is, all that stuff, we're all Americans. And at the end of the day, we're all humans. So we all deserve respect. We all deserve respect. If you're going to respect a person, respect that person as a person. Now, I do understand as an adult, as a logical adult, I'm going to have disagreements with people, right? The guy that I was talking about at the beginning of this video, me and him have many of disagreements, but we've been brothers for so long that even if we have a disagreement, we call it tapping out. Hey, bro, I'm gonna just tap out. Same thing with my wife. Absolutely love my wife. Sometimes we get on these subjects, bad boys get heated. Hey, babe, don't worry about it. I'm gonna just tap out. What does that mean? That means I love you and respect you enough to end this conversation because I already know that this conversation is about to go bad. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand like why we all can't do that. I don't understand like why they have to be a side. But here's a brilliant idea, right? Here, oh my God. If I ever run for mayor, write that down. If I ever run for mayor, here's a brilliant idea. With all these bills and laws that get passed, right? The majority of the people, like actual people, you, me, your uncle, your auntie, we're not reading those laws. We're not reading those bills. We're going off what the people are saying. Oh, John Smith is a good man, and he said pass Bill 48. I'm gonna pass it, right? How about somebody create a program like that's neutral, a program that's neutral that takes a bill on a law and put that bad boy into regular terms? What does that mean? Like you have Law 48, whatever the hell that is. I don't even know that's a thing. I'm hoping that it's not a thing so I don't get copywritten, but I hope it's not a thing. But you have Law 48 and you break that bad boy down. Hey, Law 48 is going to be for this, this, and this. Like 3 paragraphs, maybe 2 paragraphs. Give me the clip notes of it, and then we can just kind of go from there, right? Break that bad boy down so both sides can understand what they're signing. Woo! $1 million idea, bro. $1 million idea. But at the end of the day, no matter what you are, a Republican, a Democrat, a Libertarian, even though that's same in the title for liberal, you know, whatever you are, an independent or a socialist, you're still a human. You're still an American, right? I'm going to say it like this. We should all love and respect each other, goddamn.
Hallelujah. Let the Lord use you.
We should all love and respect each other. There's not, I don't understand, like, why, how do people get to the point where they hate another person? Like, hate. Didn't y'all mama? My mama used to tell me that all the time. Oh, don't use the word hate, boy. Hate is a very strong word. Very strong word. Don't ever use the word hate. So I got a lot of people I don't like. I got a lot of people I don't like. But I'm not, that doesn't mean that I'm about to disrespect them. That doesn't mean that I'm about to cause harm to them. You know what I mean? If you see a person with a MAGA hat on and you pew pew, that is horrible. Oh my God, that is so horrible. But at the end of the day, guys, like I said, bro, we can all exist as one. We can literally all exist as one. That's the whole purpose of conversation. You have a conversation, you figure out what's best for the people, what's actually best for the people, and then you kind of go from there. Now, from a business mindset, no matter what you vote on, guys, no matter what you vote on, everybody is not going to be happy, which is why it's set up for the majority. Hey, can we work with 90%? 90% when we pass Bill 48, 90% of people are going to be amazing. That other 10%, sorry, bro. Vote on the other one. Vote on the other one. But at the end of the day, guys, I don't know where you guys fall. And honestly, I don't care because I don't care about politics. But at the end of the day, if you are hating somebody, like actually hating people, y'all already know that I'm an LSU fan. I'm an LSU fan, right? And I really don't like Alabama.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide, roll.
I really don't like Alabama. But if I ever see somebody from Alabama that's stopped on the side of the road, I will literally help them with their car. You see what I'm saying? Like, is that just the human in me? Is that just the human in me? Now I'm going to talk my stuff, and depending on if we win this year, I'm going to really talk my stuff. But at the end of the day, once again, hey, bro, I don't see you as an Alabama fan. I don't see you as a Republican. I don't see you as a Democrat. You know what I mean? I see you as a human. We need to get back to that, guys. We definitely need to get back to that. So hopefully you guys had a good time. You know what I mean? I know it's politics. It gets kind of weird. It definitely gets kind of weird. But, you know, at the end of the day, we broke it down. You know, it doesn't matter what category you fall into, as long as we fall into and we're trying to actually make America better. Shit. As long as we're trying to make America, better. Yeah, because the MAGA, great again. I didn't say that. Better. Just better. As long as you're trying to make America better for everybody, let's freaking go. But if you try to hurt somebody just because of their political views, you are a horrible person. You are a horrible person. Yeah! So, guys, yes, that was weird. That was weird. I don't necessarily like to do political stuff. I don't like to do political stuff. So, but at the end of the day, it was a good topic because my boy brought it up. But you know what I mean? What's a better topic is grinding. You know what I mean? That's what we all need to get together and do. We need to grind. We need to make it, you know, to the point where people understand what grinding brings. Because grinding brings prosperity. Another good word. That's why you grind and that's why you prosper. And then that's why after you grind and you have prosperity, believe it or not, you have more better days than not. Just saying. Y'all have a great day. Cheers!